Hi everybody, welcome to Enigmatic Electronics. A while back we did a video on scavenging. It was one of our first videos and it wasn't too great. It got a little bit out there, but it got the point across. We're going to do a little more. We're going to start a new segment this week and hopefully continue that on throughout the weeks as we go. Every week we get stuff. Basically we've been dumpster diving. Not technically in the dumpster, but we get stuff from here and there. And we're going to take some of that stuff apart and show you what the cool stuff we found in it and maybe what you can scavenge from this stuff. And if you ever see this flag on the beginning of a video, you know what that means. We're going dumpster diving. Alright, this is our score for this week. We usually get a little more than this, but I'm going to start this off kind of small to ease everybody into the videos and how this works. Now this is a collection of stuff that I've picked up from thrift stores, friends gave us, other people throwing out, you know, just anywhere you can find this stuff. And we collect this to take apart because we're cheap, and there's no reason not to be cheap when you're doing experiments. You don't have to go out and buy expensive parts to just do experiments. You can get good stuff out of this. No reason not to. And with the amount of e-waste piling up, this stuff's everywhere, and once you break it down, you can recycle it a lot better than it just getting thrown out anyway. So we've got 4 things here. 2 are about the same. We got a couple of phones. This one's missing part, but you know, we'll see what's in that. This is an old amp head. I got a friend that plays music, and this got flooded or something, he said, and quit working. And an old VCR DVD combo, which looks like somebody attempted to fix at some point before. It's been sitting outside. There's even a free leaf in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this over to Circuit Breaker. He is our demolition expert and takes stuff apart for us, and he's going to take this stuff apart, and I'm going to come back and we're going to have piles of what we took out of this that's good. Alright, we got all this stuff took apart, and look at all the stuff we got. This is a pretty good score from just 4 things. Look at all this stuff. I'm excited. This is the VCR. We got a circuit board. Look at all these capacitors, stuff we can reuse. Probably not good quality capacitors, but you're experimenting, so what does it matter? Look, screws, the laser eye. Look at all these gears. It's just one VCR. A lot of motors. We got gears everywhere now, but these little motors are useful for stuff. This is all just from that VCR, this whole pile. Linkage rods, belts, pulleys. This is that amp head. A lot of knobs we can reuse. This transformer. All kind of components here, more capacitors, just ports, tons of stuff. Good switch. Probably a good switch. We hope it's a good switch. More screws, panel nuts, power cord we can use, some random wire. There's tons of stuff on this. And the 2 phones, since they were small, I just put them both together. We got some speakers, microphones. This might be a good battery. Probably not. That's probably why it got thrown out, but might be a good battery. We'll test it. More components on the boards. Power supply port. There's a little digital screen. Just tons of stuff that can be used out of these things. And it didn't cost us anything. People gave us this, friends that were throwing it out. Just free stuff, really good stuff to use. Alright guys, I hope you thought that was informative. And I would appreciate it if down below in the comments, leave some ideas, stuff you've took apart, you found interesting things in, or what you find is good to get parts out of. We'd like to hear from you. And tune in. We're going to keep doing this series, kind of show you some of the stuff we get and why we take that particular thing apart and what we get out of it. And stay tuned for the next video. We've got some magnetic induction cooktops. We're going to show those. Those are really nice. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed.